Described as one of the worst cases of chickenpox ever, this is Jasper Allen. Despite his clearly prominent outbreak, the 2-year-old's family were initially told he didn't need to see a doctor.
I've seen chickenpox and, you know, when the blisters start to come out, I've seen them when they come back to nursery with the scabs and have gone off. So to ring up and they say, oh, it's just chickenpox, it's not just chickenpox in every case. Some children do have it quite badly. And I think for GPs and receptionists, they need to be aware that not every parent is a neurotic. I'm not a first-time mum, I'm experienced. I don't ring up for every little sniffle, cough and cold that they have. And I think that they should trust parents. We know our children better than anybody else in the world. I think they were all pretty shocked when we walked in and I pulled the hood back of the pram and they were just like, oh my God.
Currently, the jab's only available to certain children on medical grounds. But Jasper's mother, Sarah, is calling on the government to introduce a vaccine for all children.
Most countries do it. I think we're probably the only one now that doesn't have the chickenpox vaccination in the UK. Australia do it, America do it. It's pretty like, they go on a train. Yeah, I mean, all the responses I've had is like, why don't you have this in the UK? This is quite shocking that we have this as a routine vaccination, because there are cases where it can get worse than Jasper, God forbid. There have been children that have died from chickenpox.
Young Jasper may have got his spark back, but the experience has left his family shaken and desperate for other families to not endure what they went through.
I was one of those parents that thought it was really, can't wait for them to get out of their system. But then my child was in hospital for 5 days. And if I was on the other side of the fence and that was someone else's child, I would be instantly getting mine vaccinated against it. Because children do die from chickenpox. Very rare, but they do die. And it's not a risk I think that any parent should take with their children's lives.
The Allen family have launched a petition to include the chickenpox vaccination in the NHS's routine childhood immunisation schedule. So far, more than 2,500 people have lent their signatures to the cause, perhaps as a sign of change to come.
That's great. Yeah.
Engine ignition. Lift off.
If you don't represent women in politics,